What's up? We're Linkin Park. Should we each introduce ourselves individually? What's up? I'm Brad.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Chester.
And we are one half of the band Linkin Park, and a big fat bus just drove by. Hey, what's up? Wait, I got it.
Okay.
What's up? I'm Brad.
I'm Chester.
I'm Happy Card Boy.
And we are one half of the band Linkin Park, and welcome to MTV Ask. We'll be answering in this show some of the questions posted to us via the MTV Asia website, so stay tuned for the answers. Word.
The first question we got here is from Jessica in Indonesia, and the question is, what is Linkin Park's music making process like? Well, Jessica, it's kind of complicated because we don't really make music in a typical manner where like most bands get together in a rehearsal studio and kind of like share each other's ideas and pick ones they like and then play them for hours over and over again until they figure out how it will work. We do a lot of work on the computer in Pro Tools. We like to write down, we take any parts that any of us have, whether they be guitar parts or beats or vocal ideas or anything like that. We record those things, and then we try to make music out of them that way and work on each piece, building the song, and it becomes a Linkin Park tune. So that's a very short, summed up version of how we make our music.
That wasn't short.
I could have gone into a lot more detail.
This question is from Haig from Vietnam, and the question is, what is my favorite record of all time? And the answer to that question would be that I don't necessarily have one record that's my favorite, but some of the records that are my favorites include Violator by Depeche Mode, The Joshua Tree by U2, Diary by Sunny Day Real Estate, and a number of other great records.
This question is from Devi of Singapore. The question is, what makes you want to be in a band? And have any artists or concerts been inspiring to you? The things that make me want to be in a band are kind of like dreams, because in reality, there's not much to look forward to. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
I guess it beats staying at home and doing nothing. And the concert, artists and concerts that inspired me, I think, I like the Teletubbies because they really bring you into this whole fantasy world, and it's kind of like a concert because they're performing for you, and it's pretty inspiring.
And now you guys are about to see our video for Crawling.
Welcome back to MTV Ask, and we're Linkin Park, and we're going to answer some more questions. The next question is from Emily from Florida, here in the United States. How does it feel to be on stage performing for thousands of fans? Do you ever have stage fright? Well, it feels really amazing to perform the music as an artist, perform your music on stage in front of thousands of people who actually want to come see you play. There's really not much else in the world that can top that feeling. It's one of a kind. And another thing is, as far as stage fright is concerned, I've been on stage for a long time. I started I was in theater for a long time, and I got used to being on stage and making an idiot out of myself in front of my friends, so I became pretty comfortable on stage, and I really don't have stage fright. The only time I get nervous, though, is if I'm actually going up and singing with somebody else on stage during a performance. It's actually a different band, it's their song. I kind of get freaked out. I don't want to screw up their music, so anyways, there's the answer.
So the next question is from Marky in the Philippines, and Marky wants to know, what is an underrated band in the U.S. that you think Asia should come to know of? One great band that we've toured with here in the United States and in Europe, but I don't know that has been to Asia yet, is a band called Taproot. And this band's singer, Steve, actually performs on the remix of Pushing Me Away on a Reanimation record. So when you pick up Reanimation, check out Pushing Me Away. It's one of my favorite songs, and it features Steve's vocals in the intro and in the bridge.
This question. This question comes from Maytang of Malaysia, and she wants to know if we have any plans for an Asian tour. Yes.
Every tour is kind of an Asian tour, isn't it? With you.
Yeah, I just did an Asian tour.
But because you're Asian.
Solo Joe.
Oh yeah, I'm Asian. My tour. I go on Asian tours. But we actually we plan on coming back out there in spring. We probably won't hit up every country, but it's better than not going, right?
We definitely want to come to 8.
This is interviewing.
Okay.
It's better than doing nothing. It's better than not going.
Yeah. That's my theme for today.
All right, let's move on. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Check out the video for Paper Gun. Welcome back. We're at the park. We're watching MTV Ask, and we're answering some more questions. This one's from Hirani from Singapore, and the question is, what do you do during your free time? Pretty much, I hang out at my house and take care of my plants and walk my dogs and take care of my kid. Those are things I do on my spare time.
Our next question is from LA in the Philippines, and LA wants to ask me, to Chester, how many tattoos do you have? You know what, man? Why are all the questions about you?
Okay, this next question is from Amanda of Singapore. What do you guys miss while on the road? I miss having a car to drive around and just I miss freedom. Because when we're on tour, we're pretty much on the bus all the time.
We're basically like fish in fish tanks.
Yeah, and we wake up in the morning and we're like, what do we do? And they send us to these interviews and we do that all day, and then they're like, okay, you got an hour to eat. So we'll eat for 5 minutes and the food's not ready until 5 minutes later. And then we go on to play a show and then do these meet and greets and stuff like that.
Till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so our lives aren't like regular lives on the road. We kind of work all day. So we enjoy missing, we miss kind of like
normal things.
Just it's all the little things that we miss. Yeah, and if I keep on going answering this question, I'm gonna cry.
I've successfully taken over the show. Now you're gonna watch the next video, which is a video that we did that actually Mr. Han did. It's called "In the End."
Welcome back to MTV Ask. We are Linkin Park. I've cooled down a little bit. Sorry about that. I had a little temper tantrum.
We hugged.
And I'd like to answer the next question from Henry J. in the Philippines, who asks, what motivates you to make music? I think that making music is really fun. I've been playing music for a long time, and in particular, I like making music with my band. And even more than that, our band has had a lot of fun working with a lot of other artists and producers with whom we respect. And the result of that is actually the work that is embodied on our Reanimation record, and I'm really excited about it.
Booyaka show. All right, this next question is from CD in Singapore, and the question is, what is the biggest sacrifice you had to make to become part of Linkin Park? Well, so that's an interesting question, because when I joined Linkin Park, I lived in a totally different state, about 600 miles away from the guys, and I had to quit my job and move out of my house and leave my wife in Arizona until we made enough money to move, basically, which meant we didn't move to California until about 6 months ago.
And you're basically homeless.
Yeah, no, it was like, I basically just uprooted myself from one state and moved here without knowing anybody and without really having any place to stay and, not making any money. So that was a very big sacrifice.
Johan,
how would Reanimation stand out from Your debut album and other remix albums, Ask Bianca of Singapore. Well, first of all, it stands out from Hybrid Theory because it's remixed. It's different. We took out all the music and we replaced it with
Other music.
other music. Other music that's cool. And we have a lot of guest artists on it. And it differs from other remix albums because it has a theme that goes through the entire thing, which is kind of a moody, melancholy, really aggressive sound.
And speaking of reanimation, you want to take us to the next video?
So the next video we got is Points of Authority from the Reanimation album. Check it out.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks, MTV Asia.
See you soon.